NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school girls basketball, where the St. Mary's Roughriders will take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Today's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, New Knoxville Supply, and NK Telco. Thank you to those fine sponsors allow us to do this. My name is Jeff Henshin. Alongside me today is Craig Lout, and we feature a battle between the WBL Roughriders and the MAC Rangers. And Craig, early in the season, thoughts on the Roughriders?
Roughriders come in 2-2 on the season. They won their first game of the year against Fairview, but then they lost to Findlay and Kalida. They got their second win and their first WBL win Thursday when they beat rival Salina 40-23. So they come in 2-2. They're led by Ella Jacobs, scoring 7.8 points a game, and then Sophia Manker at 6.3. For the Rangers, they come in 0-4, 0-1 in the MAC. They're coached by Olivia Koenig, and I forgot to mention head coach for St. Mary's is Scott Jordan in his first year. They come in. They have to do better than what they did last year. They were 1-22 last year. They averaged almost 22 turnovers a game. They only shot 25% from 2 and 17% from 3. They've lost to Anna, Botkins, and Wapak, and they lost their first MAC game on Thursday to Parkway 47-26. They're led in scoring by Avery Albers at 10.5, and then her sister Addison Albers at 8.5. So they're the two big go-to for the Rangers. So that's where we stand, the battle of Route 29, State Route 29.
Sounds good. Local neighboring communities ready to do battle here this Saturday afternoon, noon o'clock, 12 o'clock tip-off. So we'll take a break. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups, our keys of the game, and then the opening tip, all here on NK Telco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our four-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Welcome back to the barn, where NK Telco Sports is again pleased to bring you high school girls basketball as we get ready to meet the officials first today. The officials are Kim Egbert, Ben Kramer, and Jim Tarr, your three officials for today's basketball game. And the first lineups for the ladies in blue, the St. Mary's Roughriders. Number 12, Ashley Nuss, is a 5'8" senior. Number 4, Sophia Manker, averaging 6.3 points a game, a 5'7" sophomore. Reese Rabel is number 14. She's a 5'8" junior. Leading scorer for the Roughriders, number 1, Ella Jacobs at 7.8, 5'7" senior. Reagan Allmeyer wears number 2. She's a 5'5" senior. And again, the Roughriders in his first season are coached by Scott Jordan. He was a 6-year assistant coach. His assistant coaches include Madison Howe and JV coach McKenna Mealy. And now for the ladies in white, the home team, the new Knoxville Rangers. Number 4, the leading scorer for the Rangers, freshman Avery Albers, averaging 10.5. Her sister, number 11, 8.5 points a game, 5'10" sophomore. Number 10 is Bryn Egbert, a 6-foot junior. Number 5, Kiana Wellman, 5'8" senior. number 20, Leela Gottschalk, 5'6", freshman. Those are your starting 5 for New Knoxville. And in her second season as head coach, Olivia Koenig, assistant coach Randy Cook. Those are your starters. Now our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
For the St. Mary's Roughriders, they need to keep the Albers girls out of the paint. They want to force turnovers, and they need to control the boards. For the Rangers, they need to limit their turnovers. They need to get to the foul line, and they need to win the rebound battle.
Well said, and thank you, Keyhole Pizza, sponsoring our keys to the game. Kim Egbert will toss it up, and we'll tip it away. The first possession of the game will belong to the Rangers.
Riders in a man-to-man defense.
Rangers again suffering a home loss on Thursday, the first league game of the season to Parkway. As Albers, as that's what Coach Jordan talked about, wants to stop the penetration, but the Rangers had a number of turnovers in that Parkway game. Rangers also, Craig, looks like man-to-man defense.
Yep. Rangers man-to-man.
Limited bench for the Rangers. Just 7 healthy players on the squad as the three-point shot off the mark by Allmeyer, and Brent Egbert runs down the loose rebound. It looks like St. Mary's full bench of athletes ready to go. So
they probably even brought up some of the JV players.
So they have Knoxville limited to just the one team, and again, with looks like 7, make it 8 healthy players. 2-point shot, Addison Albers. So 2 possessions for the Rangers and 2 shots and 0 turnovers. So
that's good. Good start.
Yeah, not to be comical, but that's the name of the game. If they can keep the turnovers down, they stand a better chance of staying in the basketball game. Maker drives, kicks out. Good ball movement by the Roughriders. Again, they're the blue jerseys, white numbers trimmed in yellow. Nearly thrown out of bounds.
Nice save there.
Right now, the offense here at this possession, they get a breakdown defensively, but it's been pretty much perimeter-oriented. Long three-pointer, Rabel off the glass, no good. Rebounded by New Knoxville's Addison Albers. Avery Albers with the basketball. The Rangers trying to grow that early 2-point lead. Gottschalk from 17. Egbert, offensive rebound, stick back, drops. Boy, good start for the Rangers.
Yeah, real nice start.
Long way to go, but for the Rangers, they got to be pleased. No turnovers. They get an offensive rebound, stick back for points. So St. Mary's, nice ball fake, nice pass, and a foul. So
I think they're going to get Gottschalk with that one.
Boy, it all started with Allmeyer's ball fake up top. She penetrated, and you see the defense collapse.
Yep.
And a beautiful bounce pass, and it was on the floor, though, so no shooting foul. And you're correct, Gottschalk for the Rangers, her first, team's first. Inbound it up to Jacobs. She's her leading scorer at 7.8. Allmeyer gets it down to Jacobs. Off glass shot, no good, and off the Rangers. A couple Rangers battle and knock it off of each other. So the Roughriders will get an offensive team rebound, and they'll get another look here in this possession. They're scoreless. We've played 2.5 minutes. Back into Jacobs.
Oh, nice move.
Yep, and good finish. Good drop. And there's a foul on Jacobs, unfortunately for Ella. Wow, that was a beautiful move. Kind of had a lob pass in. They were going to run a scissor. She kept it. Did everything but put the ball in the basket. And she picks up her first foul, team's first.
Now the Riders in a 2-2-1 press.
Well, they're going to try to force turnovers. Rangers, right idea to pass underthrown, but that's how you beat it. Manker kicks out to Nuss. Back iron, no good.
Nice box out there.
Boy, it's just about all one and dones except for the time where the Rangers knocks it off of themselves. Turnover to Knoxville. Albers lost it, trying to split the defense. Nuss, her layup attempt, no good. Again, one and done.
So far, the Riders 0 for 7.
And they've had some quality looks. Albers being guarded tightly by Ashley Nuss. And Nuss, too much contact. That far away from the basket. I guess it doesn't matter how far away you're from the basket, but it's easier to see when you're on an island. And Nuss picks up her first foul.
Team second of the first quarter.
Bounce to Egbert. That's a rare time a bounce pass is stolen, but that time it was. Turnover the Rangers.
She probably would have been better just going up with it or kicking it out.
Riders scoreless. We've played 3.5 minutes. Baseline drive by Manker, Sophia Manker. Drive the basket.
There's a first.
In. Reese Rabel used her right hand on the left side, but got the English on the basketball to finally drop off the glass for a bucket for the Roughriders. That was almost over.
Nice movement by the Rangers.
Albers with contact, no good. One and done, but a nice job breaking the press for the Rangers. Good, they got a good shot, and St. Mary's will give it back on the turnover.
That's the Riders' first turnover of the game compared to 3 for the Rangers.
Lauren Wingler for New Knoxville in ball game, also for St. Mary's number 5. Cadence Hirschfeld. Rangers did a nice job breaking the press. I just thought maybe that time when they threw it to Egbert, she might have entered from the front court into the back court. Kind of you got to be careful when you're straddling the half-court line that you don't get the over and back. But that was last possession. This time they break it down pretty well as Wingler, left-hander, goes to the right side. Her shot blocked. Own rebound belongs to Wingler, but it's taken away by St. Mary's. Chance for the Roughriders to tie with a 2 or lead with a 3. Entry pass in as a shot by Rabel, in and out. So another decent look, Craig.
Yeah.
The Riders can't capitalize.
The Rangers controlling the board so far. 6. Unforced turnover there.
That's 4 you said now in the ball game?
5.
No, this pace they're on to about, unfortunately that high average.
Yeah.
That's been one of the, when anytime you have that many turnovers, it's tough to compete unless you're knocking down every shot you make. Nice defense as the Roughriders tried to go backdoor, and the bounce pass was kicked.
That was a nice play by Wingler, dropping down and
to help take away the angle. Allmeyer with the inbounds up to Jacobs. Jacobs, Manker. Manker splits a couple Ranger defenders. Riders reset. Rabel and now Cadence Hirschfeld. Ooh. Offensive foul on Hirschfeld.
That'll be her first, team 3rd.
And you can remind our viewers again, Craig, the foul situation this year in the quarters.
When you get to 5, you shoot 2, and it resets every quarter. No more 1 and 1.
I don't know how long we'll have to keep saying that.
Yeah.
But it's a new rule this year, and it takes away, like Craig said, the 1-on-1 opportunities. And it doesn't affect the player at all. You still just get 5 for the game. Addison Albers, pull-up jumper in the paint. No good. Rebounded by Rabel, and the Roughriders, again, a chance to tie with a 2 or take the lead with a 3.
The Rangers aren't having any trouble breaking the press.
Nope, it's been good job. Most of it's been done passing the basketball.
No dribbles.
Manker loses a handle, resets, gets it up to Hirschfeld. Manker back up top is again around the perimeter offense, so looking for some cutters and trying to catch a mistake by the Ranger defense. Manker for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lauren Wingler. Minutes and 30 seconds, just 4 points for the Rangers and just 2 for the Roughriders here on this now Saturday afternoon, December 9th. Inside it goes. Albers was calling for it, left her shot short. But you could hear her screaming for the ball on the cut, so that's good aggressive play, knowing she was open, just did not capitalize with the bank shot. Left it too low on the glass.
Minute 3.
Yep, now we're down to 60 seconds. Our view is obstructed just a little bit by the side basket. Clock now continues to run. Manker penetrates, cut off by the Rangers' collapsing defense. A long three-point shot by Rabel, and she connects. Reese Rabel, 5'8" junior, gives St. Mary's their first lead of the ballgame, 5-4. Nice pass, good cut.
Oh.
Boy, the Rangers are about a half an inch away of
Yeah.
really putting some points on the board as Got Chalk returns, but they've had some, that's a tough break is what that is. Everything was done right. The pass probably an inch or two too high.
Yeah, just off the fingertips.
And we've seen them have some good offense where they've missed some shots. Now, St. Mary's on the other end offensively, they probably say, hey, wait, what about us? How many shots have we had that have danced around? And that is correct. For only having 5 points, they've had some shots that probably more times than not they make in the paint.
Both teams have missed some bunnies.
Block shot by Avery Albers off the attempt by Cadence Hirschfeld. The team rebound, though, stays with St. Mary's, but a good recovery there by Avery Albers to get a clean block shot. But St. Mary's does keep possession. Allmeyer's done some nice ball faking over there and then drives to the basket. She doesn't that time, but a couple times she's given a pass fake up top, swung it down, and drove to the basket.
Yep.
Maker, a nice step through. And again, everything right there.
A little short.
Desperation three at the buzzer. And contact at half court on the attempt. No whistle. And at the end of 8 minutes of action, it's St. Mary's 5, New Knoxville 4. You are watching varsity girls basketball here on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
NK Telco Sports welcomes you back to the bar in New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Henshin. With me today is Craig Louth, and we're bringing you high school girls varsity basketball. The Roughriders representing the Western Buckeye League and the Rangers representing the Midwest Athletic Conference. Craig, 8 minutes are in the books, low-scoring game.
For the Roughriders, they shot 2 of 12 overall for 17%, 1 of 7 from 2 and 1 of 5 from 3. For the Rangers, they were 2 of 7 from 2 and 0 of 1 from 3. There's a nice move there by Manker.
Her first bucket of the game, and that is now a 5-0 run for St. Mary's after trailing most of the first quarter. Again, the Rangers do a nice job passing the ball to break the defense. Wellman, perfect timing, as I wanted to mention for Wellman last night. Her and her sister were honored. Her sister, Kira, they were recognized at the boys' game. They both were honored for winning the National God Flag and Country speech.
Really? That's congratulations.
Yep, they as Maker misses a shot, the rebound will go to the Rangers, but they both won the national competition in different age groups. But congratulations to Kiana and Kira. Wellman, as that pass will go out of bounds. Again, a dead ball mistake at least for the Rangers, but they are the national winners of God Flag and Country speech, and congratulations to both of them and their parents and their families. So. But I thought about that, and I had it ready, and it was almost meant to be. So as Wellman knocks down the three-pointer to tie the game at 7. So
Rangers now with 7
Oops, wrong cough.
Roughriders only have 1.
I thought it was mic 1 and you're mic 1, and I meant to shut down my mic so I could cough, and it was the wrong one.
That's about as good as on one of the ESPN shows. The guy forgot to turn his mic off and he blew his nose.
Yummy.
Oh, there's a unforced turnover. Rebound battle, the Rangers 9 and the Roughriders 7.
There haven't been too many offensive boards. I know New Knoxville did capitalize on one of their offensive rebounds where Egbert finished it.
Yep.
Timeout, Olivia Koenig didn't like what she was seeing. The movement on the press break wasn't there, so she will take a 30-second timeout. This will give me a second to remind you we're in a precision strip timeout. Other sponsors include CarriageWorks, Chiltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank. I'm going to let you finish.
Yeah. Mr. Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Securicom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. 6:28 to go here, second quarter, all tied at 7 between the Riders and the Rangers.
Rangers take a timeout to break the press, and guess what? St. Mary's doesn't press when they come back out. So it's kind of neat that you, as Avery with a missed three-pointer and an offensive rebound by Egbert, and the foul's going to go against Reese Rabel, kind of backing under Egbert maybe, I guess.
Egbert was in good position there, got the rebound.
That's both coaches kind of, strategizing. New Knoxville is preparing how to break the press, and then they come out and it's not there. Wingler's two-pointer off the mark, rebounded by St. Mary's. Hirschfeld, 7 up the score. Hirschfeld's long three-pointer draws nothing but air. Wellman with the board.
Another rebound by the Rangers.
One and done for the Roughriders. Wellman loses her dribble, needs help. Wengler able to bail her out. Tight man-to-man by Manker, and she's going to be a little bit too tight.
That's her first. Team second, I should say.
Manker's a 5'7" sophomore. Hit a two-pointer here early in the quarter, and right now we're knotted up at 7 apiece. Wellman handling the basketball. I think probably doing so to maybe able to get it into like one of the Albers girls' hands in the offense to let them maybe have a better opportunity to score.
Yeah.
Avery opening to the basket, draws contact, and they'll get to the line. Both those girls I mentioned in the Parkway game, they're no sense of fear. They will go into the middle, and they know they're going to get hit, bumped, but that doesn't stop them.
No,
they still want to go at it. Jacobs picks up her second foul. That one off the rim, no good. She remains scoreless.
First free throw attempts by either team today's game.
Number 11, Logan Henschen for the Roughriders, a 5'7" sophomore, into the ball game. Her first appearance on the court as Albers misses both. Tough break for her as she has a nice move to the basket. Manker. Rangers likewise have been man-to-man throughout the game. Whistle. Foul on Egbert.
Her first, team first of the second quarter.
Luckily for the Rangers, no foul trouble for their squad. Just their second foul, I believe, of the game. Henschen dumps it down. Her pass deflected, I think, by Addison Albers, and actually stolen by Addison Albers. So she gets the deflection and the steal. Turnover St. Mary's. Egbert gets the pass and will find Wellman, who hit a three from about that spot earlier in the quarter. Egbert to the basket. Misses. Egbert battles. Offensive rebound. She is fouled. Good persistence there by the junior. And she will now be rewarded with a couple free throws and the second foul on Reese Rabel. Well, the Rangers have picked up 4 fouls here with over 4.5 minutes to play. So the next foul, the rest of the quarter, New Knoxville will be shooting 2-shot fouls, but have not capitalized yet. They're 0 for 3 here in the quarter. 1 for 4.
They're getting to the line like the coach wanted. One of the keys to the game.
That's a good opportunity to score without a Rough Rider guarding you or in your face. Allmeyer, good. Boy, she does a nice job with ball fakes. 3-point attempt. Nuss, no good. And we'll have a foul on the Rough Riders on the rebound by Avery Albers. And again, free throws here the rest of the quarter for the Rangers.
That's Allmeyer's first, and as Jeff mentioned, team foul number 5, so the rest of the quarter, the Rangers will be shooting 2.
And one thing, once the Rangers can get into their offense, if they don't turn it over on a press, is the Albert sisters both can go, and even Egbert at times, not afraid to attack the basket.
Right.
And basically, I won't say force, but go at it, and either you're going to foul me or I'm going to go up. So Alberzo, uncharacteristically now with 3 straight misses. 0 for 4. Tough break. Her sister runs down the rebound. Her sister, though, will get a tie ball, and that'll be a turnover as Logan Henson tying up Addison Albers. And here's going to be a tough situation for Avery Albers. Twice now going to the line, missed all 4 free throws. How do you they're going to take her out and hopefully just give her a quick breath and don't think about it. You'll make your next one.
She still has not scored, leading scorer for the Rangers.
4 minutes and 10 seconds to go until half. New Knoxville leads 8-7. Nice move to the basket on the right side by Cadence Hirschfeld.
Her first 2.
Rangers trail by 1 as they break down the St. Mary's 2-2-1 press. Addison Albers with the basketball, being guarded by Rabel. Man-to-man defense still here for the Roughriders in the half court. They fall back into that as Addison goes to the brim and banks it in. There's a type of play that both her and her sister are good at. They go in and they have a soft touch. St. Mary's are trying to return the favor with a Rabel move, but it comes off the mark. Gottschalk with the rebound and finds Wingler, the left-hander on the left side, will bring it up.
Oh, might have got away with him.
Egbert, another offensive rebound. So Wellman maybe got away with a carry or travel, but she misses a shot. Egbert's shot is blocked out of bounds, so this will be the 3rd look here for the Rangers. They lead 10-9.
Oh. Wellman got hung up trying to get out there to get the pass.
It's like a quarterback. You throw it to a spot,
yeah,
and the receiver got held up or in congestion, couldn't get to the spot. But that's a turnover, and that's a number. But I don't remember a lot of live ball turnovers where the Roughriders got a steal and got a chance in transition.
A lot of unforced turnovers by the Rangers so far.
Dead ball as well. So, here's the St. Mary's has to come down now and face 5-on-5. And I think that's a lot harder to run offense versus 1-on-none.
9 turnovers on the Rangers so far.
Henson setting the screen up top.
Oh, nobody picked her up.
That was a lot of movement, and Ashley Nuss, 5'8" senior, the recipient, and that movement makes the defense think, and a beautiful bounce pass. I wish I should have remembered who threw it to her, but Nuss gathers and scores. 1 point, St. Mary's lead. Wellman thought about it. Egbert.
Nice shot.
3-point bomb by Egbert. She now has 6 in the game.
6 points.
2-point Knoxville lead. Logan with the
somebody's got to put.
Another kind of slashing move to the basket. Reese Rabel and Coach Jordan, I believe it is. Did St. Mary's call the timeout?
Yep.
All right. 30-second timeout. We'll take a precision strip timeout with them as well. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball here on NK Telco Sports. Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. St. Mary's taking on New Knoxville. I'm Jeff Henson with me, Craig Louth. Craig, 2:14 to go in the half. We're tied at 13 apiece.
Rangers are winning the rebound battle. That was one of the keys to the game. They have 16 compared to only 9 for the Roughriders. So Rangers controlling the boards.
And of those 16, I think they've had a fair number of offensive rebounds.
Yes, they have. Second chance shots.
Well, they break the press again without turning the ball over, so good job there. And Addison to the basket.
Oh.
Kind of got blocked maybe by the front of the rim.
Yep.
Logan Henson with the rebound. 3-point shot. Reese Rabel. Backside rebound. Wellman. She's got a couple of Roughriders on her.
Stolen.
Turnover. Nuss steps in to take it. Allmeyer misses on the the 3-point attempt.
Wellman with it, gets it off the Wingler. Over to, Albers.
Avery back into the ball game now. She had a short break after missing a couple free throws and try to have a short memory with those. And Egbert hit her last three. That one off the mark. And those shots, I'd act like, was it touched?
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
It just, I don't know if the wind was blowing because you could see it
outside.
from here. Just
it is windy outside, but I don't see any windows open in the gym. But Egbert off the mark on that one after hitting her last attempt. So.
There was a walk.
Turnover. 1 minute, 7 seconds left in the half. 13-13. It was 5-4 St. Mary's after one quarter. So the Rangers, again, a chance to break that lead or break the ties. Egbert gets around Henson and falls down. There's a turnover, live ball opportunity, and that's the difference between a live ball and a dead ball turnover. Yep. And a tough break for New Knoxville.
Oh, and there's
just a bad passing angle. They're just too tight and bad decision for the Rangers. But, they suffered that turnover at the other end where Egbert maybe could have gotten called free throws. But sometimes when you run over someone that's staying stationary, you don't get the call. And that led to a live ball opportunity. And Nuss capitalized on it for St. Mary's. 2-point Rough Rider lead. Looking for the cut to Manker. Turnover St. Mary's. So teams exchanging turnovers here. Nearly stolen by Allmeyer.
Rangers on the defensive end have to do a better job of protecting the paint. St. Mary's is getting a lot of cuts wide open in the paint.
That's what that motion or moving offense forces you to do. If you make a bad decision, it can create an opportunity as Avery Albers and Reese Rabel, I think, collided with each other. Rabel still kind of walking it off. Albers to Albers. 3-pointer no good. Logan Henson, backside rebound. And Addison's going to foul her. Too close, too much contact. And again, just right out in the middle of an island by yourself.
You always ask why.
Well, just trying to make a play.
Being aggressive.
Usually it's a person that misses a shot that will go up because they're upset and they go to try
frustration foul.
But that time, just the first foul on Addison Albers. New Knoxville in no foul trouble to speak of. Just 3 team fouls by 3 different girls here in the half. 14 seconds left. Baker, she shuffled her feet. 8.8.
See if the Rangers can get one here, tied up.
Cadence Hirschfeld checks in for Rabel. Rabel, the 2 fouls, probably a good move there, so she doesn't get a third foul, with the Rangers probably, potentially going into desperation mode here with the clock running down. Albers.
Ooh, nobody was there.
Yeah, no one kind of cut through and not an opportunity, but a good half here for these teams. We're a competitive basketball game with St. Mary's on top at halftime, 15-13 over New Knoxville. We will take a break. When we come back, we will have second half action here on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
NK Telco Sports welcomes you back to the barn. We're at halftime of the St. Mary's New Knoxville game with St. Mary's on top 15-13. And with our first half stats, here is Craig Louth.
All right, taking a look at the Roughriders. Scoring-wise, Sophia Manker had 2. Candace Hirschfeld had 2. Ashley Nuss had 4. And Reese Rabel led the Roughriders with 7 for their 15. For the Rangers, they were 3 girls scored. Bryn Egbert had 6. Addison Albers had 4. And Kiana Wellman had 3. On the rebounds, Knoxville won the rebound battle 18-13. They had 5 offensive, 13 defensive, while St. Mary's had 2 offensive and 11 defensive. Turnovers, Rangers had 13 and the Roughriders had 6. Shooting-wise, Rangers were 5 of 21 from the field for 24%, 3 of 15 from 2, 2 of 6 from 3, and they were 1 of 6 from the free throw line for 17%. For the Roughriders, they shot 7 of 23 overall for 30%, 6 of 15 from 2, and 1 of 8 from beyond the arc. They did not attempt a free throw.
That's kind of a, old stats can tell you a lot, and sometimes it doesn't tell you much, but the Rangers, 1 for 6 from the foul line, usually a better free throw shooting team, and St. Mary's 1 of 8 from beyond the arc and no free throw attempts.
Right.
You think of all the action you talked about in the first half about how the Rangers need to maybe cut down the action in the paint. Think of all the times St. Mary's drove to the basket, got shots off, and unable to draw any contact. No fouls, shooting fouls, turnover in New Knoxville, Maker on the left side. So, yeah, it all comes down to putting the ball in the basket. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Yeah, like
how it's done.
We talked about that. Both teams missed many short shots, bunnies.
Shots they would love to have back. Maker for 3. Backside rebound knocked out of bounds by Gottschalk. It'll stay with St. Mary's. They'll get an offensive team rebound and extend this possession. Two-point game. Keep it a 2-point game. There's another shot by Jacobs, who wishes probably she could have that one back. Jump ball. It'll be a rebound for the Rangers and then a turnover in New Knoxville as held ball possession goes to St. Mary's.
And again, Coach Koenig, she wanted number one key was limit the turnovers. The Rangers now 2 quick ones here in the third quarter, so 15 total for the game.
Backdoor cut, nice bounce pass. Jacobs again just left it short, but boy, that bounce pass, it's amazing how that bounce pass can get through traffic.
Yeah.
People don't have hands on their feet, so that makes a difference. Egbert drives, nice strong move. Couldn't muscle it up high enough off the glass. Defensive rebound, Roughriders. Maker thought about 3. Jacobs
nice
kind of got stuck, it looks like, from our angle. And okay, exactly. Did Jacobs miss the shot? What did we talk about earlier?
Frustration.
Yeah, and that's her, speaking of frustration, that's her third.
That's her third.
So tough break for their leading scorer at 7.8 on average, and she'll sit down. Nope, she will here, I think, when Logan
will come in for.
Tough break, but Jacobs had a spot, just kind of got under the rim, and Coach Jordan gives her a little bit of time to think about it. 6:52, and she sits down. So we will see once how long she stays on the bench in the third, or if she even gets back on the court. Nice job by the Rangers, again, breaking down the pressure. Albers to Egbert. Wellman skips it over to Wingler. Turnover at New Knoxville. Manker, Sophia with the basketball between the leg dribble, back up top to Allmeyer. Back to Manker. Nuss, open 3, Rabel, bank shot.
Think she called it?
I don't know. I didn't hear, but it doesn't matter. Rabel now with 10.
Largest lead for the Roughriders.
Well, there's a turnover and then a foul. And again, what I say earlier, how well bounce passes get through traffic. The pass literally thrown right into the hands. of and the right idea was there. Egbert, I believe it was open, but just the difference between how to deliver the basketball. And so many people always want to throw it
through people.
Yeah, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you'd given her $1 million, what would you do? You'd fake high, throw low, because, again, people don't grow hands on their what? Their feet. Maker, tough shot. Maker misses. Albers will get the defensive rebound. The arrow will favor New Knoxville. Still, they will keep possession. I don't mean to harp just on that play, but it seems I see a lot of games and I see a lot of passes. I'm like, that one too high into the middle of over one and under the other.
5 turnovers in the first. 220 for the Rangers.
I thought there was a high number. How many shots has New Knoxville attempted?
1.
How many shots has St. Mary's attempted?
6. 1 of 6.
5-point lead for St. Mary's. This is the biggest lead for either team.
She walked taking the ball out.
You can walk, though, out of bounds.
Can you?
It's just you can't move outside your little window.
I gotcha.
Steve Trout told me that years ago. It's not like a travel violation. Moved to the basket there by Allmeyer. Blocked out of bounds and off of Allmeyer. Good straight-up wall defense by Addison Albers. But, yes, when you have a spot, you have – it's better you tell your kids, just act like you're on the court with the basketball, because if you don't move your one pivot foot, you're not going to draw attention. But you can – go left and right like a foot one way or the other. You can jump up and down if you want to.
Right.
It's just you can't run. You've got like a
can't run the baseline.
Correct. And you've got like lateral movement of one or a step one way or the other. And it's not a travel violation.
All right, Rangers got a 2-on-1. She's got to put her head up. She probably got away with a walk there.
Logan Henson had some tight defense on her, so made it unable to see her. There's a charge. Yep, I think good call. It was definitely straight on contact. That's what made it, in my opinion, the right call. Just with the foul and a Rough Rider turnover.
That's her second.
Second of the quarter as well. Good defense by Addison Albers.
Keep your head up.
Rangers, wow. Albers, no shot is on the floor.
Who they going to get?
Number 2.
Allmeyer, her second.
Back-to-back fouls here, and quickly the Rough Riders up to 3.
Yeah.
One of the keys Coach Jordan talked about was keeping the Albers sisters from penetrating, and they've been going at the rim. Pass deflected back to Avery Albers. They get lucky on the near turnover. Addison, muscles. Well, they go up a lot, just kind of sometimes not enough like strength or height on the ball to get it to go in. They're right there, but just can't get it to go down.
Right.
St. Mary's, they can take what is the biggest lead in the game for either team with any type of score in this possession. Wellman, hands in the air.
There you go.
Hands deflected, like right there. Fake high, throw it down.
Bounce pass.
And there's a break in the action. I think a timeout taken by. We have a timeout on the court.
Just don't know by who.
Coach Kramer Ben Kramer talking to Coach Jordan. The music's on. And New Knoxville full timeout. So take a bit to record. I wonder if the 60 seconds starts now.
I don't know.
Because usually by right, you're not supposed to start the timer until they give you the wingy dingy with the finger. But anyhow, 13 to 18, New Knoxville needs to. Last time I think, Craig, they did get a shot off. Yes, but control the turnovers and try to get some offense here.
6 turnovers so far. They're still doing good on rebounding. They have 4 this quarter, 3 compared to St. Mary's, but them turnovers, 6-1 so far. And shots, 2 for Knoxville, 6 for St. Mary's.
You mentioned the 6 turnovers in the third quarter. So in the game now it is total
19.
Yep. Still got quarter and a half to play. And what the only bright side is I can probably count on one hand the number of live ball turnovers that led to instant offense for St. Mary's.
Yeah.
So that's been a break for the Rangers. Now, whether or not St. Mary, I mean, I just don't remember like a lot of uncontested layups or in transition. Manker for three. Manker gets three. 5 points in the ball game for the sophomore, and an 8-point cushion now for the Roughriders.
Largest lead of the game for either team.
Wingler, left-hander spins, finds Addison Albers. Wingler and Albers back and forth. Mid-range
nice
jumper.
Shot.
15-foot jumper by Lauren Wingler. Her first points of the ball game.
Breaks that 8-0 run.
Much needed points for the Rangers.
Yeah, you're talking about the Rangers and their turnovers. So many of them have been balls thrown out of bounds.
Yes. As there's a three-point attempt by Hirschfeld. Ranger rebound, and you throw them out of bounds, so it's a dead ball turnover.
Yeah.
You come back, play 5-on-5. You don't get in a track meet chasing. Albers for three, no good. Avery Albers with the rebound. Egbert will keep it, so second look here for the Rangers on an aggressive battle by Avery to keep the possession alive. Nice pass to Wingler, left-hander, can't get it to drop. And Albers maybe fouling for Wingler in the frustration. She had a nice pass and then collapsed too much on Manker and commits the body foul.
Her first, team second. Yes.
Can't remember who had the other foul this quarter. Usually I write it down, but I didn't. And
I think Wingler did, didn't she?
No, she doesn't have any. I don't know. I missed that. I think 2 is correct. I just don't remember who the other foul was on. Manker will bring it up and reset for the Riders. Hirschfeld casually kind of running the offense here for the Roughriders, looking for the backdoor cut. There's Jacobs, scoreless in the ball game. Came in averaging just under 8, but scoreless here through 2.5 quarters. Manker. And a foul on New Knoxville. Addison Albers, I believe, will pick up the foul.
Her second.
Each team with 3 team fouls in the third with 2:19 to play. 6-point lead.
Pass.
Nice. Jacobs can't get her first point. Allmeyer can't get it. Wellman comes away with the defensive rebound. Couple looks for the Roughriders. They come up empty. Wingler loses the handle. Turnover. Wingler. Foul. Wingler. So turnover by the Rangers. A foul by the Rangers.
That's her second, team fourth.
Okay, then that might have been the other foul because I didn't write down. I didn't have down she had any fouls. So nonetheless, the 4th foul of the quarter for New Knoxville.
Nice
Long
defense.
pass deflected off of Egbert. It'll stay, it looks like, with St. Mary's. Right idea. They had a seal. I think, was it Rabel posting up? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She was trying to, that was a long entry pass.
Yeah, it
Egbert,
was.
You're dealing with a 6-foot Egbert with a long wingspan, and she's able to knock it through before it could kind of be caught. It was a tie-up on the court.
Turnover. Riders.
121 seconds to play. Under 2 minutes, maybe easier said. Right now, clock moving. Long pass over to Wellman.
Again, Knoxville breaks the press easy.
Egbert recovers the touch pass. Albers for 2. Addie Albers, her 6th point of the ball game.
Rangers back within 4.
It was an 8-point lead, is that correct?
Yes.
Well, getting her first basket is Ella Jacobs. Looked like we couldn't see from this angle what had all happened, but Jacobs turned, kind of made some contact, stood on almost 1 foot, and then scored the basketball. Wellman, right side, kind of ran out.
That's a tough shot.
It is, ran out of bankboard space, and kind of a desperation shot, but Nonetheless, got a shot off, did the Rangers. It comes up empty. Rabel over to Manker. Under a minute to play. 6-point Rough Rider lead, third quarter. Nuss swings it over to
That's a
Rabel.
long three.
Offensive board, Jacobs, back-to-back baskets by Ella Jacobs, the leading scorer on the season. Has scored 4 points now, all in the third quarter. Back to an 8-point Rough Rider lead. Half a minute to play, third quarter. Wingler with the basketball. St. Mary's zone defense. Is that correct, Craig?
Yes.
Don't know when that switched, but it's zone right now.
2-3.
Yes. Wingler for 2. She will be fouled. Good call. When you box out, it doesn't mean you displace the person you're boxing out, and that's exactly what happened. There was Manker just too much contact.
It's her second, team fourth.
Wingler with a basket early here in the third quarter. Chance to add to her total. That went off the back iron, and the free throw shooting woes continue for the Rangers.
1 of 7.
St. Mary's is a perfect 0 for 0. Is that correct? I don't have St. Mary's down as any free throws.
No free throw attempts.
Wingler connects on 1 of 2, her third point. 7-point lead, 15 seconds to play. Allmeyer's got to speed it up here with 10. Going to the basket, off the rim, no good by Allmeyer. Addie Albers will not get a shot off in time. The score at the end of 3 quarters, St. Mary's 25, New Knoxville 18. When we come back, we'll have the final quarter here on NK Telco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
NK Telco Sports and the sponsors are pleased to bring you high school girls basketball. Varsity action today at the Barn in New Knoxville. I'm Jeff Henshin along with Craig Louth. We're entering the fourth quarter in a game that St. Mary's leads by 7, 25-18.
That quarter, the Rough Riders outscored the Rangers 10-5. New Knoxville was 2 of 7 from 2 and 0 of 3 from 3, so 2 of 10, now they're 7 of 31 overall. On the other hand, St. Mary's was 2 of 10 from 2, 2 of 5 from 3, so 4 of 15 overall. And now they're up to 11 of 38 from the field going into the fourth quarter. And as you mentioned, they still have not attempted a free throw. New Knoxville is 2 of 8 from the line.
Looking at the stats here, is Jacobs had a couple buckets in the third quarter. 38 attempts by St. Mary's and 31 by the Rangers. I would have thought with the number of turnovers the Rangers have had, they would have had less attempts.
Yeah.
But I think some of their offensive rebounding has helped them. You know, the possessions where they don't throw it away, they get multiple looks.
Right.
Sometimes you have a lot of turnovers. You also have limited attempts. 3-point attempt. Speaking of attempts, Cadence Hirschfeld. 3-point basket. That's
4
good.
threes now for the Rough Riders. Largest lead, 10 points.
4 different Rough Riders, Craig said, has made a 3-pointer. That's Cadence Hirschfeld's first. Sophia Manker hit 1. Reese Rabel hit 1. Rabel hit 2.
Nobody's moving for the Rangers.
Zone defense, and yeah, it's kind of stationary there. They dump it into Egbert. Avery Albers.
Nice.
Passes it in. Her first points of the ball game.
Yeah.
The Rangers' leading scorer. Going to the basket. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rough Riders. And still, as Craig mentioned, no free throw attempts by the Lady Riders thus far. I would expect that to change if the game stays close and they have a lead. You'd think New Knoxville at some point might have to foul to try to get the possession back. Long way to go for that action. Still over 6.5 minutes to play final quarter.
I think if you would talk to Coach Hudson from St. Mary's, they probably should have been to the line
Jordan.
at least. Jordan, sorry. Should have been to the line at least 10 times already.
Double dribble violation, turnover Rough Riders. Manker back onto the Rough Rider court. Coach Jordan, his first season as head coach, I believe 6 years as an assistant coach. On the Rangers side, Olivia Koenig, her second season. Her assistant coach, Randy Cook. Whoa, there's right. She didn't, high dribble, kind of got away with, didn't palm it or didn't stop it. So foul, though, on the Rough Riders.
Allmeyer, it's her third.
2 players with 3 fouls, Jacobs and Allmeyer. I forgot about Jacobs. I mean, she went out. She picked her third foul up with 6:52 to go in the third quarter. Sat out some, but she did score a couple buckets there late in the quarter. Drive by Addie, no good. Gets her own rebound back, no good. 2 looks for the Rangers by Albers, and defensive rebound by Reagan Allmeyer. Manker up to Jacobs. Ball reversal around the horn it goes. Man-to-man defense for the Rangers. St. Mary's in no real hurry, and they can really put some stress on the Rangers' defense.
Running that offense.
Yes, just run it and force the Rangers to chase. 3-point bomb, boy, that's a big one. Coach Jordan will take a timeout. Cadence Hirschfeld, back-to-back triples here in the quarter. 11-point Rough Rider lead. We'll be back after our precision strip timeout here on NK Telco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
NK Telco Sports welcomes you back to the barn following a precision strip timeout. A big 3-point shot by Cadence Hirschfeld. She's hit 2 of them, but her second one has opened up the Rough Rider lead to 11 points. And turnover against the press, blocking foul, and the first free throws of the ball game coming up for the Rough Riders.
They're going to get Avery Albers, her second.
And Reese Rabel with the steal and draws the foul. So she will have, these are the first free throws attempted by the Rough Riders today. 11-point lead, make it 12. You can slowly feel St. Mary's beginning to pull away. Give credit to the Rangers. They've forced St. Mary's into some, a struggle a little bit. And Rough Riders, though, have begun to gradually do more positive things than the Rangers. And one thing is taking care of the basketball.
Yep.
But the Rangers had a lead into the second quarter. Egbert for a long 2-pointer, no good. Addie Albers, defense or offensive rebound. Wingler's pass into the hands again. Right where the enemy's hands are at. The look was there, but the delivery of the ball was in the wrong spot. Turnover Rangers.
And when you're not the tallest person in the world,
that means you put it right in their face.
Yes.
It's self-defense. The idea was there. The Rangers are going to have to get a steal. Nice job. Just caught the back of her shoulder blade on the out-of-bounds line. Earl, she comes up with a steal, does Addie Albers, so it'll be St. Mary's basketball.
She almost picked Hirschfeld's pocket there.
The Rangers need probably something in transition to score quickly. And the Rangers, 30-second timeout called for by Coach Koenig. A precision strip timeout on the court. we will take one with them as well here on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Welcome back to the barn. I'm Jeff Henshin. Alongside me is Craig Lofton. Craig, you can feel the Rough Riders gradually opening up this game. It's at 12 now. It wasn't too long ago. The Rangers were just a couple points down.
Yeah, they were. I mean, I think it was down to 4 points, maybe 5 points.
In the third quarter, yeah. It was a 7-point spread at the end of the three. And right now, Cadence Hirschfeld's 2 back-to-back three-point shots have really helped St. Mary's give them a little bit of breathing room. And when you start feeling that lead and your offense isn't gelling like the Rangers and you're turning the ball over, it makes things a little bit more difficult. Nice play defensively. Manker frees herself, misses. Egbert skies to rebound. That was a nice out-of-bounds set. It was. And the Rangers both bid on the fake, and Manker found herself open.
Another unforced turnover. .23 turnovers now for the Rangers.
Rangers picking up pressure with a limited bench. You can't, it takes a while. You have to kind of decide when you want to go full court because it's going to take a lot of effort. So the Rangers trying to pick it up here late.
And a lot of energy from the girls who've been playing the whole game.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have bodies to replenish, and that's why the Rangers maybe can't play a 84-foot game for 32 minutes.
Because so many times you see one or two players will come in for the offensive side, and then a dead ball, two more people come in for defense.
Yeah, right now the Rangers are kind of have what they have, and Maker finds a crease. Maybe too late. Actually caught the side of the bank board. Turnover to Knoxville as Alberts kind of got tied up and tried to avoid the travel, and somehow it made it through three of her teammates. It did. I mean, she kind of got stumbled, and instead of calling for a travel, kind of tried to pass it to one of her friends, and it was like a virus on the ball. I don't want to catch cold. It just made it through. I think everyone thought someone else was getting a nice backdoor cut. Not a lot of room there, but it almost snuck in there.
24-10 turnover margin.
St. Mary's with a 12-point lead, 3 minutes, 29 seconds to play. Watch, they ran this cut. Oh, that time the handoff. We've seen Jacobs there at the elbow kind of fake the handoff and then slash to the basket. Addie Alberts with a foul.
It's her third. Team second.
Reese Rabel to inbounds the basketball for the Rough Riders into the backcourt for Reagan Allmeyer. Wellman.
Oh, they're going to get Wellman, I think.
That's all right. You be aggressive. If they don't call the whistle or they don't call the foul, you might get a steal. If they do, well, it stops the clock, and that's the third foul of the quarter. So New Knoxville, you roll the dice, force St. Mary's to shoot free throws. Hope they miss, but you've got to find a way to score offensively, or else it's all for naught. There's that nice ball fake again by Allmeyer. Baseline pass to Manker. Wingler with the rebound of the missed shot. Clock moving as we get down to 3. This shot would be nice for the Rangers.
There it is.
Addison Albers with 8, a 10-point deficit. Big possession for St. Mary's. A bucket here by them can maybe finish it. A miss can give the Rangers new life here. We'll see how long the Rangers go before they either get a steal or decide they need to foul to try to put the Rough Riders on the line.
Got a mismatch down low between Jacobs and Wingler.
Rabel had the nice shot. Rangers could not come up with the offensive rebound, but the turnover by the Roughriders. So the Rangers, if you're going to make a comeback, you got a big shot by Addie Albers in the last possession. Need points here with 2:26 to play. And for St. Mary's, you want to make the Rangers take as much time as they can to try to advance the ball and run their offense. Don't give them any easy looks. Clock is now the enemy for the Rangers. Nice
pass.
Oh, nice. Gosh, someone, Craig, tell me 3 bounce passes in a row or 2
Yes.
for sure, and the result is a basket.
Textbook.
Bounce pass equals basket. 8-point lead, 2 minutes to play. Enough time for New Knoxville. Big shot here coming up. And a good answer for Reese Rabel. That's a big basket.
Yep.
If she misses that, you're thinking, oh no, for the Roughriders. And her pass above the head into the, pass into the hands of the defense. Tough break. Good defense by the Roughriders. As the Rangers did so well passing the last possession, throwing it where the hands weren't. That turnover might have been costly as the Rangers do not get a chance to score, and they foul.
Ooh.
Okay.
That might have been close to
an intentional. Yeah, sometimes I think it's hard from coaching young girls. I don't remember a lot of minutes we spent talking at practice how to intentionally or how to foul someone because they're like, what are you doing? Because at that age they don't have a lot of game experience. They don't know.
Right.
And then you tell them to foul them and they go up and
foul them cleanly.
Yeah. Just, go for the ball.
Yeah.
Force the referee to make a whistle, and if you get the steal, score. If you don't, well, then you did what you're supposed to do. You get the foul called as Allmeyer gets 1 of 2, 11-point lead. The Rangers need to go fast. Wellman, Addie Avery.
Ooh, knocked away there.
Good poke out of bounds there by number 4 of St. Mary's against number 4 of New Knoxville. Sophia Manker knocks it out of Avery Albers' hands.
Somebody's got to get.
New Knoxville will have to burn a timeout to avoid the 5-second violation. Precision strip timeout on the court. We'll be back with more basketball here on NK Telco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Mr. Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Mr. Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to the barn. It'll be New Knoxville basketball out of bounds. They had to take a timeout. Not for sure, Craig. How many would you say New Knoxville has left?
1.
Had to burn maybe a costly timeout there to avoid the violation.
Yeah.
Might need that timeout later to stop the clock, but right now it's Avery Albers for 3. No good. Wellman offensive rebound, no good. Boy, a couple good looks by the Rangers. A 3 by Avery Albers, a putback by Wellman. Unfortunately for New Knoxville, empty on the scoreboard. So tough break. That's going to make the Roughriders' job a little bit easier with the 11-point lead. As we near the final 60 seconds. But the Rangers battled today as Roughriders had to work for their offense, and they will go to the foul line as Egbert fouls Reese Rabel. Rabel 1 for 2 from the line here in the fourth quarter. The only free throw attempts taken by the Roughriders, but it looks like the Roughriders are going to hold on today on a short bus ride to New Knoxville, as you mentioned, State Route 29. Rabel now with 2 free throws.
14 points to lead the Roughriders. Came in averaging 5.5.
Reese looks good on both of those. She's 3 of 4 from the line.
She was honorable mention WBL last year.
One of the few returning starters. I mean, I know they lost, I think, some athletes off that team last year that was pretty good for the Roughriders. Addison Albers, clock moving, Rangers trail by 13. Double team, triple team. There's a whistle and a foul, but just a second foul against Roughriders, so they're not going to help the Rangers by putting them on the line.
Right. Hirschfeld.
Her second foul, correct?
Yes. Team second.
Addie Albers bounced to Egbert. Chest pass deflected, but into the hands of Avery. Out to Addie. 15-footer in. Rangers down by 11, but just now 27 seconds to play, and I think they're going to play defense and not foul here late in the game, under 20 seconds, and the Roughriders on top, and that looks like how this game went. Really, I think a pretty good battle overall for the Rangers, who are looking to get some rhythm. St. Mary's is going to earn their third victory of the season. But the Rangers battle and Roughriders prevail. 37 St. Mary's, 26 New Knoxville. Your final score. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll recap today's game and pick our Ranger player for the NK Telco Player of the Game.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Wewelcome back to the barn, where NK Telco Sports was pleased to bring you coverage of high school girls basketball this afternoon, where the St. Mary's Roughriders came to take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Our sponsors that allowed us to do this included First National Bank. They are our scoreboard sponsor. Keyhole Pizza, bringing you the keys to the game. Precision Strip, our timeout sponsor. Our mid-game and post-game stats throughout the telecast are brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. Our live review sponsor brought to you by New Knoxville Supply Company. And when Craig and I are done here, we will also announce our NK Telco Player of the Game for a New Knoxville player. Other sponsors to make these telecasts happen include Carriage Works, Joltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Buds Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veteran Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM. It takes a lot to do this, and we appreciate those sponsors that allow us to do this. Again, high school girls basketball with the Roughriders and the Rangers. A game won by St. Mary's 37-26 as Craig finishes up his stats. So I'll remind everyone that after one quarter of play, St. Mary's led 5-4. At halftime, a 2-point lead for the Roughriders, 15-13. St. Mary's increased that 2-point lead to 7 at the end of quarter 3, 25-18. And bumped that 7-point cushion up to 11. The final score, 37-26. Craig is ready. So, Craig, our final game time stats.
All right, first for the New Knoxville Rangers, whose record drops to 0-5 on the season. They were led in scoring by Addison Albers, who had 10. Bryn Egbert chipped in 8. Kiana Woman had 3. Lauren Wingler had 3. And Avery Albers had 2 for their total of 26. Scoring for the Roughriders, they were led by Reese Rabel with 15 points, 8 there in the second half. Candace Hirschfeld chipped in 8, excuse me. Sophia Manker had 5. Ella Jacobs had 4. Ashley Nuss had 4. And Reagan Allmeyer had 1 for their total of 37. Shooting-wise, the Rangers were 11 of 41 overall for 27% from the floor, 9 of 31 from 2, 2 of 10 from 3. Roughriders, on the other hand, 14 of 47 overall for 30%, 9 of 31 from 2, 5 of 16 from beyond the arc. Free throws, Rangers were 2 of 8 for 25%. St. Mary's was 4 of 6 for 67%. Looking at the rebound battle, St. Mary's had 7 offensive rebounds, 18 defensive rebounds for a total of 25. New Knoxville won the battle of the boards. They had 11 offensive rebounds, 24 on the defensive end for a total of 35. Turnovers, St. Mary's had 11, New Knoxville 24. So that was two of the 3 keys to the game for the Rangers was limit turnovers, which they didn't do. They had 24. Win the rebound battle, which they did, 35-25. So,
and it got to the line, and
yes, they got to the line
a few more times, especially early on. And I looked at that 2 of 8 number from the line. I'm thinking, boy, if those, Avery Albert's a rare occurrence. She went over 4 in the second quarter, and I'm thinking, boy, if she hits some of those free throws, I wonder if that changes her mindset that, hey, I can score at will. Because when you start missing shots, everyone starts thinking about it. It seems to be, and at the time, maybe those would have helped. That could have maybe given the Rangers a lead at halftime. But, it's just one of those numbers. You look at the opportunities. It was the score at the end of the game was 11. It was a little bit closer than that, I think, throughout. New Knoxville made a run and had their chances, and they made St. Mary's work for it. The St. Mary's did not come in here and walk over the Rangers. So,
but I think St. Mary's, too, with their quickness, they shut down Avery Albers, who was a leading scorer for the Rangers.
She finishes with 4-6 below her average.
Yeah, she didn't. She had 2. She didn't score.
Oh, you're right, 2. Yep.
She didn't score until the fourth quarter. So,
and,
like you said, a lot of it could have been frustration,
and just
mindset.
I think you got it right. The athleticism by St. Mary's to constantly put fresh bodies in, and after so much of that in-your-face defense, it's tough to score. But Avery, Addison, Bryn all kind of went to the basket, trying to make things happen. St. Mary's also would probably think we missed too many shots because I thought they had some good looks. It comes down to making shots, and St. Mary's found a way to do that enough, and we want to congratulate the Roughriders for their W and the Rangers for competing very well today, this Saturday. And before we sign off, we'll announce our NK Telco Player of the Game.
So we're going to go with Addison Albers, the 5'10 sophomore. She led the Rangers with 10 points. She had many rebounds. We don't keep individual rebounds, so congratulations to Addie Albers for NK Telco Player of the Game.
Well said. That'll wrap it up here from the barn in New Knoxville. For my partner, Craig Louth, for our director, Austin Ambergy, my name is Jeff Henshin. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast here at NK Telco Sports, and thank you for watching on NK Telco Sports.